Are you looking for a hotel to stay at in Mystic, Connecticut that's close enough to everything without having to be in the heart of everything? Then Hyatt Place Mystic might be what you're looking for. Join me as I walk you through the grounds and the amenities that you can expect at this hotel. Starting off, coming in through the front, where we have our luggage stays over to the right, and then working our way into the main area. Here we have a ATM machine because, well, you're probably going to need it while you're in Mystic. That is the dining area, which I'll show you a little more later. I cut this part a little quick because I didn't want to have somebody in there, but that's a seating area. Over here, this is the extended breakfast nook. To the left, there's some eateries, which I'll show you momentarily. But here we're heading
Good, how are
towards
you?
the breakfast area. And I will say there have been some recent changes, so you do need to pay now for breakfast here. But here you can see the assortment of juices, as well as a rotating bevy of foods and dry cereals. I will say that they did have something kind of new each day, at least for the egg station. They do have waffles as well, and you can toast your bagels. I do appreciate the level of care and consideration that Mystic Hyatt does for breakfast, because we ate here because we were kind of grandfathered into being able to eat for free. That was your bar location, so you can get drinks as well as some food there. That was your quick little workstation. You had one computer and a printer, but if you're coming away on
Nice.
vacation, hopefully you don't need to use that area. And
I
then this
put
is
it
just
down so I
coming
wouldn't
down
get
the
you. I don't
hall.
want
We're
you
going
to.
to take a look at the other amenities that we have here. And this is just a quick shot to the back of the hotel and some extra seating area. And to the right, we have our gym or workout area. So we'll open that up and take a look inside. There you can see it's 24/7. You've got some Peloton machines, so you have a cycler as well as some treadmills, and then all the way in the back was an elliptical. There is a giant mirror so you can watch yourself. I do appreciate that this one is not overlooking a pool, which seems to be what I was running into quite frequently at other hotels. And then we're just gonna come back out here and go to the left and go down the main hallway again, because one, this is where my room was actually located, but two, this hallway to the left is where your pool is. Over there, you could see elevators. We did pass the quick shop for food. Here is an extended area. So if they have a lot of people for the breakfast and they need to put somebody, this is where they would do that. This is also considered a conference area. So if you're coming here for a conference, this is one of the rooms that you can expect to be at. And then we're just going to work our way down the hall. As I mentioned before, my room was actually on this floor, just two doors away from that exit down there, which brings us to the outdoor heated pool. And here we can see when I was here, it was still a little chilly, so it wasn't getting utilized quite as much. But it is a rather nice looking pool, despite the fact that I couldn't use it on my trip here. There you can see there are bathrooms, but located around the grounds of this hotel are places that you can just hang out and eat and enjoy the weather when it's not raining in New England. And just like I said, there's a lot of places that you can sit when you're around this hotel. And I just wanted to make sure to point that out to you because, like I said, this hotel is located far enough away from downtown Mystic, but is still close enough to everything that you probably want to do in Mystic that it is well worth checking out for your next trip.